What's the best new saloon meeting?
Mr. Griffin, I told them we weren't to be disturbed.
I'm intrigued to find out who's demanding our VIP service.
The young lady, sir. I'm not sure it's appropriate.
Miss Tyson. I'm sure she can stomach whatever delights our patient has in store. I think I ought to handle this one on my own.
Believe me, Mr. Griffin, there's not much can shock me.
If you could just get back to your duties, please, Miss Tyson.
I thought, seeing as I was in the area, on Rick, come all this way, the least you could do is join me for a drink. I remember it is your round, so I didn't leave a note.
How did you do that?
You should see the other guy.
It'll need stitches.
How about it, eh? For old time's sake.
What's the hurry?
Well, you're the one who insisted on walking me to work.
Well, do you blame me?
Oh, please, Paul.
It feels like I can't leave you alone for 5 minutes.
Look, we've been through this, okay?
Every time I turn my back, you're cracking onto someone else.
That's not how it is.
Yeah, well, that's how it looks.
Are you all right? Is there anyone I can get for you?
You're an angel.
And she's with me, mate.
Excuse me while I bleed to death.
You just can't help yourself, can you?
I'm sorry.
You don't even know that you're doing it. One flick of those big old lashes and they're falling at your feet.
Well, it worked for you. Look, I have to send the money. My mother will be expecting it. I'll pay you back. With interest.
Sort your own mess out, yeah, Dish?
What's going on?
Oh, Lady What's It over there fancies herself a bit of a Sharon Flaming Osborne.
Mr. Williams, I trust you're up to speed with what's happening today. You have been sent several memos.
I tend to file those straight into the... Sorry, I must have missed them.
I only need a section of Bay 1, so there really shouldn't be too much disruption at all.
You will make things easy for Lady Brown, won't you?
Jamie Maxwell, suffering from shortness of breath and palpitations.
You planning on stopping for a bit?
Jimmy was born with a bicuspid aortic valve. He's recently had an aortic valve replacement.
You'll be having palpitations with this one going on in your ear hole.
How easy is it to get hold of one of those do not resuscitate forms? It was a joke.
All yours.
Where are you going?
I'm not even supposed to be on, darling. It seems Dayshare hasn't made it up here yet.
You couldn't cover for me, could you?
The mood Griffin's in, you'd be lucky.
You come back in one. They're not taxis. And I'm not a paramedic.
No, you're just helping a friend in need.
Why didn't you go to ED?
But I miss catching up with all my old friends.
You don't treat friends the way that you did.
So I'm not very good at goodbyes.
You tell him Dr. Griffin doesn't like to be told no. Not unless he wants to see just how mad I can get.
How very clandestine.
Don't push it, Abra.
Come on, Rick. But you've really missed this kind of excitement, haven't you?
Cleaned up for you, shall we? Excuse me a minute. You haven't swiped my suture case, have you?
Post-operative care, remember? I don't get to do the fun jobs anymore.
You know, I could have sworn I put it on the trolley.
When did you get back?
Straight off the plane. Firm believer in travelling light.
Need to know you're here?
Probably not.
Why am I not surprised? Why'd you come back here?
Where else am I supposed to go?
This head wound must be more serious than it looks. Because you've obviously forgotten how you ran out on us. On your colleagues, your friends. Left me to take the rap.
Never been able to finish one of these.
Yeah, well, you never do you? Abra. He who comes from beyond the horizon. And when they go and get stuff, runs off back over it. Never finishes what he starts.
Eric, are you in there?
I didn't know better. I'd say you weren't very pleased to see me.
So where'd you end up this time?
Ghana, Tanzania, and then the Congo.
The Congo? Well, this place always was a bit too small for you, wasn't it? So you set off on your great African adventure, but you always end up coming back to Holby. Why is that?
No place like home. Good to see you, Rick.
Where do you think you're going?
Off to see Kyla. Come on, Rick. It's the old team back together again. I'm not completely naive. I understand there is a little bridge building to be done.
You messed up her life.
Yeah, which is why I need to speak to her.
Only now is she getting it back together. The last thing she needs is you screwing it all up again for her.
So what now?
Why don't you crawl back to Africa?
You could be a little friendlier, you know.
You're no friend of mine. You know what you are? You're a coward. I trusted you and you let me down. I won't be making that mistake again. And I don't think anybody else here will either. Nina Parr. P-A-R-R. Since when? Thanks.
Problem?
No, everything's fine.
You seem a bit jumpy, so...
Do I? No, it's fine.
And where have you been all afternoon?
What do you want, Lola?
I'm running dangerously short on beds. I have a good mind to commandeer some from Holby Care.
Why don't you do that?
You know, sometimes it's like pulling teeth just to get a fight out of him.
There's a gentleman waiting to see you in reception, sir.
Well, someone is popular.
He looks a bad way, sir.
I'll go.
No, I'll handle this.
I did try and suggest that a gentleman look elsewhere.
You leave this to me.
Mr. Griffin, if I'm not mistaken, we're due a departmental briefing.
Yeah, sorry, I got a bit sidetracked.
Evidently, so can we get started?
10 minutes. That's all I need.
Shall I get rid of him, Mr. Griffin?
Need a hand with that?
Oh, I thought you never ask. Ha! 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 Ha!
What have you done?
They don't make bar stools like they used to. But, I've caused you enough trouble.
Oh! John, can you give us a hand, will you? Take him to Holby Care.
You know something? I really don't like this fella.
Feelings mutual, sir.
Well, that's all right then, isn't it? Just give me a couple of cocodamol and send me on my way.
With a dislocated shoulder. I'll take it from here.
Well, where are we going?